been dreading going live today because of there's a lot of noise, like people are building stuff, but you know what? It doesn't concern me. Okay, even though I know it will be annoying. So you guys bear with me. Before you guys join in, let me have myself some fruits. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. My good name is Wamboy. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, Lynn. Hi. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome to the live stream, everybody. My good name is Wamboy. I am so sorry because there's a lot of noise around. Oh, you're so happy. Why are you so happy? Okay, so we're just getting started. My good name is Wamboy. Can we start by let me, if you're new here, let me know where you're watching me from. Welcome to the live stream, everybody. Okay. Yet another good day. I have come back with a bunch of questions. So, okay, do you know the YouTuber Monster Tube? No, I don't. English Mark says you have boyfriend or not? How? I have. Okay, guys, welcome to the live stream. Derek says hi. Hi to you. Guys, welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. My good name is Wamboy. Dennis Kamunguna says good. Okay, welcome here. How are you doing? So we are back with a bunch of questions. You guys better like the live stream and subscribe. Yeah. So you know. Ooh. Okay. So we have a bunch of questions here as usual, as we normally do, but in the meantime you can let me know which country you're watching me from, where are you watching me from. Yeah, so let's start with the easier question. Okay guys, welcome to the live stream. We're just getting started here. Okay, we can start by saying hi. Let me keep extending the saying hi. If you want you to be shouted out your name, just type something right there. Okay. Lynn says, I don't want to be forcing you, but also please go search them up, go to his new live stream that was a day ago. I don't think you can know what he said, but because it's in Netherlands, go to, you can see me. Oh, I'm the girl in the brown dress. Okay, let me write that somewhere. I'm going to look for it later on because right now I'm live. Okay, let me. What's that? I have written the name. I'm gonna search that. Okay, guys, keep saying hi. You're the girl in the brown dress. Okay, I'll look for it and I'll tell you. I'll tell you the response. Okay, guys, welcome to the live stream. Okay, so let's just get started with this one. But in the meantime, you can just say hi. Let me know where you're watching me from. My good name is Wamboy. I was born and raised in Kenya. Okay, so starting up. Uh, let's start with something easy. Does karma exist? Does karma exist? Okay, let's start with that one. Let me put it here on the screen. Nian Kamberad says hi. Hi to you. Good to see you. Lynn says, I have a photo. I'm so happy. He have 381k followers. 6k people see the live stream. Now it's like 8k. Okay, wow. You're getting famous. How old are you? I'm 24. I'm 24 years old. How old are you? Welcome to the live stream, guys. Okay, does karma exist? Let's start there. Isaac Limo says, what do you mean? Welcome here, guys. Keep saying hi. Also, let's do the shouting out. Let me know where are you watching me from. What's the temperatures where you are at? Let's start with that. Because honestly, like for example, out here, it's wow. I'm not able to see the temperatures. Okay, but I think it's 60 something degrees Fahrenheit out here. How? What do you mean? Does karma exist? Okay. Wow. Like I wish I could check that out right now, Lynn. But I will. Like what? Where are you? Like where are you? Where are you at home? What do you mean? Okay, guys, welcome to the live stream. We're just getting started here. Let's first do the shouting out. Where are you watching me from? My good name is Wamboy. Lynn says, when you see me, it's 1:28 4 minutes. Okay, or else you need to see the whole stream and that like gonna take really long. So you can maybe scroll and you can see me and then you can go wait your live stream. Oh, okay, let me let me check that out right now because you've insisted. Uh-huh. What did you say? Oh, this one is 381k subscribers. Okay. So which one should I check? What's the title? Okay, what's the title of the live stream? Me? Yeah, now okay. So what's the title of the live stream? The one that you're talking about? Okay, I'm already at the channel. I can see the channel, but I cannot see. So what should I search the title? Give me the title real quick before I kind of like maybe bore people here with. Okay, guys, welcome to the live stream. In a way, Marianne, whatever says in a way. Okay, I'm gonna check in a second. Okay. Okay, guys, welcome to the live stream. In a way, okay, you answered, does karma exist? In a way, okay, does karma exist? Do you guys believe that karma exists? Okay, guys, welcome here, welcome here. We're gonna be doing a bunch of questions, but there's something that I'm checking out right now. Okay, so first of all, what you can do is you can say hi. Also, let me know, do you think karma exists? The title is IIL streaming Bruma meeting. Okay. Oh. Oh, so it's literally latest. Okay, and then I need to reduce the volume to almost zero so that I don't get copyright. Okay, guys, welcome to the live stream. When you join in, let me know. Okay, so you said I should look for 1 hour. God. 1 hour 28 minutes. One hour 28 minutes 4 seconds. Okay. It's where are you from? New here. I'm from Kenya. Welcome to the live stream. Uh, okay, guys, welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. I'm trying. Okay. Does karma exist? Okay, guys, we're just getting started here. You can literally say hi. Uh-huh. Oh, you're the girl in the brown dress? The okay. Oh, I see you. Okay, how many minutes is this? Okay. And then you have a friend with a black dress. Oh wow, that's nice. Okay. Oh, now I know you. Okay. Did I get that part right? The guy, you're with a friend with a black dress. Okay, guys, welcome to the live stream. My good name, yeah, that's me, and black, that's my sister. Ooh, I see you. Okay. Guys, welcome to the live stream. Okay, let's now just get started with the live stream. I think, yeah, I cannot see you. Soul says, "Hi there. Hey to you. Good to see you. Welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? Cute outfit. Oh, thank you. I'm doing great. I'm doing great personally. Where are you watching me from? When you join in, let me know where you're watching me from. My good name is Wamboy. Also, you can answer the question, does karma exist? Alexander. Hello, Wamboy. How was your weekend? My weekend was great. I did do lots of live streaming. How was your weekend? Soul says, doing good. How about you? Doing great. Doing great. I think so. Yeah. So we have a bunch of questions, but maybe you guys, we can start by, does karma exist? Like, do you believe in karma? Like, do you believe it exists? Okay, that's where we're gonna be starting today. Okay. So in the meantime, I'm ready for the question. Okay, there's a question already on the screen. Before I type the other one, that's a serious. Thank you for watching. That is really nice of you. Okay, I know, I know. You guys mean a lot to me. Sources, I believe we have yet to find whether it exists or not. Okay, and those who have faced karma, we don't know you. Okay. So let's start with: are modern men intimidated by successful women? Okay. Okay, so we are doing questions. Yeah, that's what we usually do. Unidentified says no. Okay, that's what we normally do. Like when I come live here at 3 p.m. Kenyan time, we just do random questions and all of that. So, are modern men intimidated by successful women? Zero value, zero value. Let's just blah 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 blah. Okay, your name already speaks for itself. So, it's my mother. Call her later. Are modern are modern men intimidated by successful women, and why? Okay, because let's just start there. Are modern men intimidated by successful women? Okay, and I'm not saying that I'm successful, so I'm not successful, so I don't know, because but like in your opinion, or you guys, especially the men here, like you're literally in the men's shoes, are you guys intimidated by successful women? Because when I was in campus, somebody said that like you should look, or you should find your partner while you're in campus, because after you graduate, you have your degree. It's literally hard when you graduate and come out here. It's literally hard to find the best person for you. Okay, and that got me thinking, like, okay, so you're supposed to look for someone when you are here. My mom will not give up on me. I'ma call her back. Sources, I think modern men value successful women. Ooh, why? Why do you think modern men value successful women? Okay, but where is the whole thing, or the whole analogy about being intimidated come from? Alexander says no. Alexander, oh, we have two Alexanders here. Alexander Byron says, I believe some men can be insecure about his successful women. Okay, would you prefer if your woman is successful, or depending on you? What would men prefer? Like, what do men prefer? A successful woman who is like doing everything by herself, or depending on you, which one would you rather, or which one do guys prefer? A woman who is successful and she can just do everything by herself, or a woman who makes you feel needed? Which one do you rather, or which one do you prefer? Okay. Okay, so as I wait for you guys to respond to that, we have a bunch of questions. Yesterday we did almost 100 questions here. Like 100, yeah. So today is gonna be the same thing. We don't spend a lot of time on one question, but if you guys are interested in one question, also you guys can also ask me questions. Is it hot there? Yeah, but not so hot. Like we are literally in the cold season out here. Alexander Byron says, a woman who is successful and can do everything by herself, I prefer the best. Okay, so you want her to be able to do everything by herself. Oh, interesting. Okay, but you know what? That's surprising, because most men say that they want to feel needed by their women. Okay, so if that means that she is uneducated. Yesterday we had a question: would you take your woman to school, or would you educate your woman? And most men were saying no, like they wouldn't. Uh, they're not gonna pay dowry and also educate the woman. Okay, she need to be a ready commodity. So says, I mean, it all comes down to personal preference, but a partner who's equally successful is good. There may be exceptions because every person is different. Okay, wow. Okay, so that kind of like defeats the whole thing, or what I've always heard, that men want women who need them. It kind of like what is it called? It kind of like wipes that down. Okay. Alexander says, I would pay for my woman to go to school. All men are different. Okay, would you pay for her if she's just a girlfriend and not a wife? Would you? If she's just a girlfriend, you all don't know if you'll end up, okay, of course you have the intention of ending up together, but we all know that always happens. Does that mean that you end up together? Maybe sometimes no. Okay, but would you do that to your girlfriend, like educate her, take her to school? Okay, also we have the next question. Today we are not gonna be spending a lot of time on one question, so I wish I saw what video my mother sent me. Okay, and also moving on, for those of you who wants the next question will be, would you marry without a prenup? The next question will be, would you marry without a prenup? Alexander says, a Kenyan girl, yes, but not an American girlfriend. Wow, why? 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 That's so random. That's so random. Like the same way that a Kenyan girl is your girlfriend, the American girl is also your girlfriend in the same sense. Like, why not? Or is it that, like, if you educate your American girlfriend, it's like a lot of money, but if it's a Kenyan girlfriend, it's just little money? Okay. Two different women in general. Okay, so you would have so much hope in the Kenyan one that she will stay, she will stick around. Ooh, okay, I see. Okay, moving on. The next question: would you marry without a prenup? And I think this is mostly directed to the guys. Okay, uh, would you marry without a prenup? And maybe some people will ask, what's a prenup? Especially here in Kenya, like people don't even think about that when you're getting married. But I've realized with American people, you have to have the conversation about the prenup. Hey, wow, what do you have against American women? Okay. For those of you who are wondering, I would marry without a prenup in Kenya, not in America. Wow. Why? Okay, why? Like, do you feel like Kenyan women are literally likely to be more genuine, or African women are likely to be more genuine? Uh, a prenup. So, for those of you wondering, a prenup is an agreement, a legal contract signed before marriage that outlines how assets, debts, and financial responsibility will be handled if the marriage ends in divorce or death. Okay. Honestly, it's kind of like, honestly, when somebody tells you you have to sign that, sometimes it's like, what's even the purpose of getting the question is like, you would even wonder, like, what's the purpose of getting married if you have to sign a document before getting married? Like, it's like you already have the mindset that is not going to last. Like, honestly, I just don't know. I don't think people should sign prenups. I don't think they should, because it's like already you're predicting that the marriage is not gonna last before it even starts. Competing against black people. Who is competing? Uh Who is competing against black people? Alexander says women outside of United States are more honest and trustworthy. Wow. Okay. Let me not comment on that. I don't want black American women to come here and attack me. How late is the head? How late is the head in your land? I don't know what you're talking about. Can you maybe clarify what you're talking about? Okay. Next question. Would you combine finances with your partner? Okay, guys, welcome to the live stream. Can you like the live stream and subscribe? Let me know how you're doing. Let me know where you're watching me from. Also, we will be doing a bunch of questions. Also, you can ask me questions. You know, if you have something maybe that we can talk about, also send that in. Wow. God, I've been typing a bunch of nonsense. Wow, I need someone to type. Like, I am so bad at typing. Okay, I'm about to read Alexander's thing. Also, you guys can send in questions. We don't have to do mine like. Okay, Alexander says, so one boy, if you was a millionaire and your boyfriend was making 80,000 a year, would you want prenup or would you marry him without? Okay, if I was a millionaire and he was making that, of course I would start thinking, okay, this person wants me for my money. So which means I would definitely want a prenup, okay? But right now, because I don't have that type, like, I'm like, why are we signing? Okay, why are we signing that type of thing? Like, well, oh, so that's why it's to protect yourself, okay, in case the marriage. Then let's just do this. Let's not get married. Let's just hang out, live together without getting married. If that's the case, if we have to sign a document to protect yourself, so which means we are already talking about the end before the beginning. Okay, guys, keep telling me where you're watching me from. Alexander says so men are trying to protect themselves. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, because honestly, in this world, somebody might just be eyeing your property, and then they're like, just gonna get married to you for a short while, and then keep walking. You smart, you understand? Okay. 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 The next question. Next question. You don't look like you know English. You don't look like you know English. Are you talking about me or you? Who are you talking about? First of all. Would you combine finances with your partner? Would you combine finances with your partner? Okay. First of all, is that a Chinese name or what? And then telling me I don't look like I know English. Yes. Okay. How soon? How soon should partners or couples combine their finances? How soon should it be? Like, is it, you know, when you're dating, maybe you're even engaged, do you think it's like okay to combine your finances, or should people wait until marriage? Honestly, personally, I think you shouldn't combine finances until maybe you're married. Like, for like right now, we don't combine finances. Even if I'm engaged, we do not combine finances. Okay, if you need money and the other person have, then they will have it because you have it. But no combining finances, no passwords, sharing of passwords before getting married. Okay, when it comes to the phone password, that's one thing. But when it comes to like bank accounts, credit cards, and all of that, I just don't think it's safe. Umberto says, hello, you're beautiful. Thank you so much. Welcome to the live stream. Guys, when you're joining, if you haven't liked the live stream, like the live stream. Also, ask me any question. You can also contribute to the topic. Alexander says, I'm open-minded for combining or separate. I was a guy to get along with. I'm open-minded for combining or separate. I was a guy to get along with. Okay, okay. So before you got married, did you feel like you should combine finances? Because honestly, that's usually like a weird. When I was in campus, there was a friend of mine. She was dating back in the day, and they knew each other's everything, like passwords. She could go and use her debit card to withdraw money. Like they were literally sharing. They were sharing everything. Okay, but then I was like, I don't think I would do that. Like personally, I'm like, okay, how do you trust somebody that much? Okay, of course you trust them, but how do you trust somebody that much? Like you're not married to them, but yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's do this question again. What's a conspiracy theory that's just entertaining to think about? Okay. Hmm. Okay. What's a conspiracy? This is a question we did yesterday, but honestly, I would like to hear this group's opinion. What's a conspiracy theory that's just entertaining to think about, even if you don't believe? Okay. Okay. Do you guys think that like religion is a conspiracy theory? Do you honestly think that religion is a conspiracy theory? Okay, and guys, welcome to the live stream. My good name is Wamboy. Thank you so much for being here. Also, you can say hi. Let me know where you're watching me from. Can I get some South Africa here? Can I get some North Africa, West Africa, uh, South America, Brazil, China, Korea, Europe, all of that. So let me know where you're watching me from. Uh, mm-hmm. Okay. Uh-huh. I can't answer that question. Okay, no problem. That is all, this is all Americans' fault. Why? Why did you say it's all Americans' fault? I am not Chinese. What? Okay, is it Korean? Is the name Korean? Okay, it's just that when I see a name or a thing that I can't read, I just assume it's Chinese or Japanese or whatever. What language is that one? Okay. Okay, another one is, would you relocate for love? And maybe this is a conversation especially for people who do long distance relationship, okay? Most is usually the lady relocating for love, okay? But would you relocate for love? And what should we be considering when it comes to when you fall in love in different countries, what should we be considering when it comes to who moves to who goes where? Yesterday I was scrolling. I saw Europeans making videos when they go to Walmart in the US. And honestly, I saw the biggest, what is it called, ketchup that I've ever seen. In a very huge. Why do you guys, why is everything very huge? You order something, let's say you go and order coffee, and then you just get something that is so huge. Alexandra says, yes, I would relocate for love. You have to consider income and jobs. Oh, you have, okay, so you have to consider income. So you have to move to the person who have more opportunities, or where there's more opportunities, or whoever have the more stable jobs. Because honestly, you cannot move to the person where when you move there, there will be no job, no opportunities. Okay, I get it. You don't have to speak Japanese. Okay, just tell me what word is it? Like, is your name Japanese or Korean or whatever? Okay. Okay. So, yeah, when it comes to relocating for love, I think people don't appreciate. Okay, but I'm not saying that people in relationships do not appreciate when somebody moves for them. But I'm just saying that, like, honestly, we don't have to, somebody moving to you, leaving their country. Even I don't care how their country is. I don't care if it's the worst place to be. But it's like somebody is moving for you, like they're moving from their own country, their own people, their own parents, where they knew people, and then moving to a whole another different place where they don't know anyone apart from you, starting from scratch, maybe in a place where like they don't even understand the language sometimes and they have to learn. Yeah, so that was a good question. uh would you date someone with children? That was the next question. For me, the answer is always no. Okay, that's my answer. Would you date someone with children? No. Because honestly, I feel like when you date someone with children, you will always be second to those children. Okay? Um is this thing frozen? What's going on? Okay, I feel like when you date somebody with children, you will always come after the children. Like you'll never be the first option. Okay, the question did not show up. Wow, which means this thing is frozen. What? Okay, you say, okay, sorry guys, the thing had disconnected for whatever reason. Japan and China might look the same to you, but they are different. I know they are different. It's just that like I cannot tell the difference between the two. Like, okay, when it comes to individuals and looking at how people look like, I can tell the difference. But when it comes to your writing, yeah, it's complicated. It's complicated. Let me type this question again. Okay, would you guys date someone with children? Would you date someone with children? My answer is no. Like, no. For me, no. Okay, I just feel like when I date someone with children, I am not the first option. Like, I am just coming after these children. Like, these children will always be fun. And not to mention, I literally don't want to be competing with children, to be really honest. I don't want to be competing for attention with children, okay? So, my best option is you know what? My questions are not showing up on the screen when I send them. Anyway, I don't know if they are showing up on your side. So I was just saying that personally, I think the question is, would you, let me try and write the question on the screen. Odwari says, hi, one boy. Hey to you, good to see you. Would you date someone with children? So my little answer, and this is not just to come out as somebody who has like weird answers or whatever, but it's just to say, like, personally, I think no. For me, would you date someone with children? The answer is no. I just don't want to be fighting for attention with some little children. I like children, okay, I love children, but I'm just not about to feel like I'm taking away somebody's father from their children, okay? Also, another thing is like there's a constant battle, not to mention like there's another person in the picture, you know? No, someone with children, you just stay with the children. Stay with the children, my friend. Like, no. No. Udwari says it depends on whom you are dating. Okay, how? It doesn't depend for me. It doesn't depend with whom I'm dating. I think I've been down this road before, and that's why I feel whatever I feel. Okay, you're just there trying to tell somebody, oh, like you love all their children and all of that, and God, no, 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 we I will never be down that road again. Alexander. Okay, so you have children. So honestly, you have children. No, get out of here. I don't want to hear from you. Would you date someone with children, Alexander? Okay, not to mention, you already said that you have children, but would you, day when you didn't have children, would you date someone with children? Okay, honestly, I just don't want to feel like I'm coming to intrude. First of all, and then when there is argument in the household when you're not the biological mother or the biological father. So let's say me as a woman, and then I'm dating somebody. Of course, I'm not their, and they have children. I'm not their biological. I'm not their biological what? Not their biological mother. Which means the children will always side with their father, and then you're just left there. Who are you? Like, you're the only one who is not related to them by blood. Okay? No, I'm not doing that. I am not doing that. I am not doing that. It depends on the connection. Uh, okay. So with the children or with the mother. Okay. I feel like for men it's easier because still you're gonna be in control kinda, and that's your choice. Okay. I feel like for men to get with women with children is easier because of course you're literally the man, okay? And as far as the woman teaches the children to respect you, that's another thing. But but when it comes to excuses, okay? No, but when it comes to a woman like dating somebody with children, if that man does not stand up for you, those children are going to what is it called, monoloze you. Okay, now I want to say, for me, I just feel it's not my area of expertise. Okay, men love unconditionally. Okay, but I feel like for us women it's literally difficult. You will always come back to the fact that you didn't bag those children. And first of all, I never want to be like mean. I don't want to be a mean person to innocent children. uh Sharoon Yona says, so beautiful. Thank you so much. Welcome to the live stream. Alexander says, women love on conditions. That's it. Women, we do love on conditions. That's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah. Yeah. But because honestly, you have to understand that we are emotional beings. For example, a woman can be nice to your child, but when she's having a bad time, that time of the month and all of that, you just need to watch out your children. And it also depends with how the children are, because some children are just mean. Okay, you took a, like, that's my dad. Like, no, not my area of expertise. Okay, so what you're gonna do right now? So men are the romantic being. Oh, yeah, of course. I think I know that. But when it comes to like loving on children that are not yours, I feel like men do better than women. Women do not do better. Stepmothers are literally actually one of the worst things that can ever happen to you as a child. Having a stepmother, it can be one of the best, one of the worst things that can ever happen to you. Oh, Ash, my good friend, welcome back. How are you doing? Nope, not dating anyone with children. Why not dating anyone with children? Alexander says, you learn something new, on boy. Okay, you guys teach me every day. I'm sad for the lessons. Okay, you guys can also ask questions so that we can keep the conversation going. So Ash, why do you say you not dating anyone with children? Okay, personally, my answer is no. Like, I don't think I have. Okay, I feel like I have a big heart, but I also know that I can be mean, and I don't want to be mean to little children. Honestly, just and then when I close my eyes and I imagine that how that child was made, and it's like now I have to deal with your past. What are they called? Sexual endeavors because of this child. Like, when I look at this child, I am looking at your entertainment with somebody else. No, no. And honestly, I am a good person. I like children. I love children. You all know that, okay? But like, sometimes for absolutely no reason, I could just be having a bad day, or I could just be on my period and I'm having attitude, and then I look at this child and I'm like, so this is a child that I'm supposed this is a child that I'm supposed to be taking care of. But how did this child get here? When I just think about that, that's literally a problem. Oh, you're getting wiser. We're not judging you, it's your life. Okay, and I'm also not judging you guys. Ash says, I'm not a savior. I am not a savior. I don't want to suffer for someone's mistake. I'll be super honest. Wow. What is it with the whole feeling of like you're saving somebody? Okay. What if you're not saving them? What if their mother is literally stable, or even their biological father is in the picture? It's just that they are not dating, and now you're interested in this woman, but they don't need you financially. They don't need you. Remember, they don't need you financially, but of course you're gonna be emotionally there, because when they co-parent, the child is there. Sometimes the child is with their mother or father the other time. Okay, so how about that? Alexander says, you are a jealous woman. We understand. No, not jealous, but no. Would you not think, okay, for those of you who get married to people with children, don't you at some point look at the child and then you're like, this, how this child got here is like, for the men, it's like, yeah, another man got like, it's like when you're dealing with someone with no children, when you're dealing with someone with no children, it doesn't matter if you are their first person. It doesn't matter if you're a virgin or you're not. You don't remember that these people were with other people like that. But now when you have a child here, it's like you have a living evidence. Question, what if it was Chris Brown? Oh my god, that's another topic. If it was Chris Brown, I don't know, but okay, maybe I can compromise. Yeah. Alexander says, would you date him? Or are you saying in the scenario where he have children and like I'm dating him? Would you? Is that what you're asking about? Ash says, I don't want to deal with someone who's already dealing with a lot of problem. But remember, Ash, they're not dealing with a lot of problem. Like the person who is responsible for this child is taking care of them. So you is just like just knowing that this person have the child. I said no. What would you do? You see on conditions. Honestly, because I don't want to sit here and tell you if it was somebody so and so, because you know when it comes to such a person, it's like you're not even directly dealing with these children. There's a nanny, there's all of that going on. But with a regular person, you see, you're here changing nappies, you're changing nappies and diapers here. But in the other case, that man already have that figured out. Like you don't have to deal with either of that. See? Yeah, I see what you're saying. It depends with who it is. Ash says, yeah, I'll take him to a dinner, put them on a cab and say goodbye. Take care. God bless you. God bless you. But do you realize that, like, so what's the problem? Is it that the fact that, like, there's another man in the picture? Or is it that just the child is a problem? Is it that the child is a problem? Okay, remember, guys, you have a question on the screen. Would you date someone with children? Would you date someone with children? Me personally, my answer is no. But Alexander challenged me, says, what if it's Chris Brown? And I kind of started... But on my excuse is for somebody like Chris Brown, he has that figured out, right? I'm not dealing with those children. I'm not there changing diapers and nappies. See, but when it comes to another regular man, your answer is yes, no. My answer is no. But also it depends. I could compromise a little bit depending if I'm not gonna be direct. Okay, but I don't know. Ash says, I would love to marry a girl and make her my wife, not someone who's already someone's wife. No, wait, they're not somebody's wife. It's just that mistakes happen, okay? You're just a teenager. The first time you ever get with someone, it results in a pregnancy. That doesn't mean that they were ever married. It was just a mistake, okay? So okay, maybe I'm gonna ask this question straight up. If you say that you will not date somebody's wife, what if in the case whereby, like, does that mean, because if that's what you're saying is like everybody that have already been slept with is somebody's wife, is that what you're saying? Insatiable is my name. Good morning, God bless. Okay, good morning to you. How are you doing? How is Alabama in the building? Also, guys, keep telling me where you're watching me from. That's how I literally remember you, by knowing where you're from. Ash says, yeah, mistake happened. I'm not here to adjust for someone's mistake. Okay. So, Nancy at the back, you'd rather take precautions because Ash will not be interested. Insatiable says, yes. Why yes? Will you not be feeling like it's a lot on your plate? These are not your children. Alexander Ryan says, remember, a lot of Asian countries, they don't have sex until they get married. Oh, okay. I feel like even a lot of African countries, they also don't have sex before marriage. But I feel like it also depends with somebody out here. If you want to marry somebody who have not had sex before marriage, maybe you're looking at somebody who just finished immediately after high school. That one you might be lucky. But somebody who have already like for example, like me, I have spent 4 years in university, so Alexander says, Western country don't care. In African countries don't care. Remember that. Okay. Okay. Ash says, I don't go around effing. I'm a man of God who, so why would I adjust, right? Why should I compromise? Okay, so which means you're looking for that. Okay, which tribe? Okay, so you're telling me which tribe would you ever meet who have not had sex before? I don't know. But I know when it comes to dealing with girls from university, most probably uh, they have already effed around, okay? Yeah. I don't know which tribe, but I know if you're looking for that type of maybe someone who is not experienced in those areas, you should go and look in high school. No, no, after high school, not in high school, like graduates, high school graduates, they're already of age and stuff. Alexander says, I've never met anyone in my life who's waited until marriage. Oh my god, how unlucky. How unlucky. Wow. We Black Americans start in high school. Wow, 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 wow. Ah, okay. So you've never been lucky, really. Okay, but Ash says, I haven't dated for the last 6 years. I'm not desperate. I'm just still living life. Okay, okay, okay. Wow. Alexa, just being honest. And it's good to be honest. Good to be honest. Honestly, like, but you guys know that, like, not every person, okay, now this is becoming too much PG. I was gonna say, do you guys know that not every person sheds blood when they lose the, what is it called? The virginity. Okay. But honestly, even me personally in real life on my end, I have not met anybody who have never died. Actually, never, never, never. Like, it's like some people have 10 years experience, others 20, and see. And I am just what old, 24, but okay. That's okay. Okay, Ash says that he doesn't go effing around, so of course he's looking for the same. Okay, I think it's only fair, especially if you really know that that's where you stand at. But I feel like I feel like it's unfair for somebody who have just been around in the streets. And I think men have been doing that. Like, you've been out here around in the street, you'll find a man who already have 3 wives, especially in African cultures, looking for a virgin wife. Like, make it make sense. Okay. Okay, next one. Okay. And guys, you can also ask me a question. Okay, should parents charge the adult children rent? Also, another thing that I was thinking about, like, see, the door of my house doesn't open to the streets. Okay, okay, I hear you. I hear you. Okay, also before I move on from this topic, I was also saying, how do you guys feel about parents who, like, prepare their children when it comes to maybe starting having sexual experiences early? How do you feel about parents who, like, because honestly, if I had a child, if I had a girl child, would I take them to contraception hospital for them to just have the contraception? How do you guys, because honestly I was watching something and I realized that that's very much common in the Western culture, where your mom and dad takes you to the hospital and then they just help you get a contraceptive or whatever. But honestly, that topic is so much, what is it called, taboo out here. Like, how would you do that? It's like you're giving your child a go ahead, like, just go and do it. Okay. Let me type the question. Okay, Alexander says no, no. Alexander says you shouldn't charge your children rent. Why? Why not? Why not? Remember, we're talking about adult children. That's why I insisted. Should parents charge adult children rent? Okay, different cultures. Uh, but I think I've seen that so much with Americans. Most people who are living with their parents are paying rent to their parents. I said sorry, don't know. I don't. Children. Okay, my mother is just calling me. Let me tell her that I'm live. Wow, God, that was so random. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh, you guys are still here. Thank you. She had called me like 3 times without answering. Sorry, don't know. I don't have to. Let me ask my wife. Sorry, don't know. I don't have to. Let me ask my wife. Oh my God. Okay. I says, oh, I remember I don't have a wife either. Okay. I honestly, my honest opinion, should parents charge their adult children rent? I don't. I feel like adult children should move out, but it's literally so unfair for you to charge your children rent. Like, why would you do that? Like, you brought these children into this world, like, and you should know that, like, they might depend on you for the rest of your life. Okay, and let me know if I'm back live. Let me try sending something. Okay, the comment is working. Moving on. Next question. So should parents charge their adult? I feel like it depends. uh, okay, I think this one you guys will have opinions. Okay, the next question. Okay, next up is, what's one thing you'll never tolerate in a relationship? Loyalty? Okay, do you mean cheating? Okay, do you mean cheating? Like, so what if your girl cheats on you? What would happen? And let's say already you guys already have like 3 children together, you don't want to break the family. Would you forgive? Okay, and I hope what you say, I feel like men usually, like, they are not loyal to their women, but they just don't want their women not to be loyal to them. No. Oh, okay. Okay. So I think I see. So what's one thing you'll never tolerate in a relationship? Okay. Maybe you're saying lack of loyalty. Okay, I think We loyal. Okay. Oh my god. I like the way you love your woman out loud. Because honestly, most people, I think most men are in a relation, are usually in relationships, but when they see a pretty lady or something, they just don't talk about it. Okay, they just don't talk about. But the fact that you talk about her, oh, that's good. I will not forgive. Okay, she's all yours and yours alone. Eh, okay, sir. We hear you. We hear you. We hear you. Okay. Wow. Yeah, I was watching a story the other day. Maybe you guys might have also watched. So there's this female. I think they had like 5 children. Uh, and and then when the lady delivered their last born, the fifth child. So before she was cleared for the 6 weeks marks and whatever. So she had noticed that during the pregnancy, the guy was just distancing himself or like just being distant, okay? So for some reason, like she was just feeling, oh my God, something is wrong here, something is wrong here. And this is just a story that I watched on YouTube. I'm just summarizing whatever was going on, okay? That specific day, like she literally was trying the best, uh trying to be sexy for this person, cooking, all of that. And then the guy just comes, she tries to like kiss him, and then he just avoids the interaction. And then he leaves the house in the middle of the night, and then he goes, okay? So apparently he went, and then he went to see somebody that he was seeing on the side, okay? And that person was also married, okay? So the husband to the woman that she went to see walked in on them, okay? Just guess what he did. He shot them. Oh no, he shot the guy. The guy died in the arms of that female, okay? He shot her or him. What am I talking about? So he shot him on the head and the heart, and the guy passed away. Can you imagine the pain for this lady? This lady have given birth 5 times for this guy, okay, just for him to die in another woman's arms, okay? Yeah, so yeah, I see destroyed, okay? Yeah. Yeah, and it's like, if it's like, what are you looking for, what am I not providing? I think that literally destroys somebody, okay? Well, but this have been a nice conversation. Let me see, maybe today I can show you guys the rooftop and all of that. We can see the infrastructure around here, but how will I be able to do that? When I go outside the door, the internet disconnects. What question? No. I have other questions, but I think I'm kind of like pretty much done with the questions. Let me see. Maybe you guys will hold on, and then I get myself some data, and then I take you guys to the rooftop. What question? Yeah, like cheating is literally not forgivable. And especially when it results to a child, which gender controls marriage? Men? That's simple. Let me pin this. Which gender controls marriage? Men. Men control marriage. Like, okay, even though I can see the influence of females, most men have to consult with their women before they do anything. I feel like, okay, I have never been married, so I don't know. Which one do you feel? But honestly, my honest thing, I think men control marriage. And I feel like men should be the head of the marriage. I don't know. Maybe I'm pretty much traditional. Which gender controls sex? Women. Why? Women. Okay. Do you? Okay. No, not women. I also feel like men do the same, but the female is the one who I feel like the woman is the one who determines if there will be sexual, if the relationship is going to be sexual or relationship. Which gender controls sex or relationship? So maybe I feel like pretty much both. I feel like pretty much both. Okay, so when women, so women cheat the most. Why? Why? You're doing a mind game? Why do women cheat the most? I think women don't cheat. I feel like men are more likely to cheat than women. But in today's generation, of course, women are also likely to cheat. But you know, you guys like you get excited and horny for no reason. Like you just saw a female walking by and then you just they control. Okay, women. Oh, because they control. Okay, I feel like most men say, "Oh my God, you know why? Actually, because you kept saying that you have a headache, especially you guys, married people. You kept saying you have a headache and all of that. Why can't you say that instead of going out? Oh, why can't you help in the house, Charles, so that like at the end of the day, she's not tired." Okay, you know, I feel like married people are literally the culprits. Of oh my gosh, she keeps saying that she's having a headache. I I bumped into a video the other day. This guy saying that like his female that his female always have a headache. But I feel like that's only a problem that married people have, because for the dating people, it's like, yeah, come on, come on. Really? Okay, am I right? Am I lying? Am I lying? Okay, you're married. Tell me, is that a lie or what? Or maybe that's maybe that only happens to men who doesn't who want their women to be mothers, to go for a job and all of that and expect. Yeah, honestly, I have heard like it's a thing. Like they are having a headache every day. Maybe it's true or maybe it's not, or maybe they are just not interested. I don't know. Okay. So before the end of this live stream, I'm gonna take you guys to the rooftop, show you guys around here. Also, guys, I'm gonna show up today. Also tonight tonight we're gonna have a topic. Okay, my usual regular time, 8 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Okay, you're just laughing. You're just over there laughing. Okay, am I right? Am I right? Yeah. Yeah. What happens, like, what causes people to stop getting interested in each other, especially in marriage? Like, we. Okay, guys, welcome to the live stream. My good name is Wamboy. Thank you so much for being here. We have been going through a bunch of questions here on the channel, so you can also maybe answer the one on the screen right now. Okay, so let's do this. You guys hold on for 1 minute and then I'll purchase data so that I can be able to go outside, because I'm using Wi-Fi on the inside, and then I can take you guys maybe to see the rooftop, how it looks like out here. Maybe I can even show you outside a little bit. Okay. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so you guys, I want to show you outside. Maybe. Can somebody type something so that I can see if the comments can come through? Or maybe I should test it my own laptop. I just noticed, I don't know if the chat came back here. Let me type something. Okay, it's working. Okay, let me show you guys how it looks like here. Wow. Oh. So this is how it looks like out here. Oh. So I don't know if I should go down. I don't know if you guys are interested in seeing around. Are you guys interested in seeing around? Maybe I should show you guys around a little bit. Ooh, when it comes to traffic, I don't know if you guys are typing things that I cannot see. Guys, welcome to the live stream. Maybe I need to go and check on my laptop. Because now I don't know if... Yeah. I think the chat disappeared. think the church disappeared. I cannot read. Huh? Pardon, please?
Let me take a look.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You're lying.
Okay, can you, is there any okay, is the church like live? Because that's a problem if I go far from the house.
Read back up. No, you got to put it on the roof.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay, let me try and like step outside and feel around. God. This is so okay, anyway. See you. Ah.